Hey guys, just letting everybody get in. It is time for Tarot Tuesday. It is Tarot Tuesday time. So just gonna let everybody get in. Hey there, hiya. Just letting everybody get in. Hi. Hey Megan. Hey there. Hey, everybody. Special K. Mwah, mwah. Hey, Eli. Letting everybody get in so we can get started for Tarot Tuesdays. Remember the rules, guys. It's one question per person. Okay, we want to give other people a chance to get their questions answered. So we don't want like one person, you know, constantly submitting questions and getting their questions answered. Happy holidays. So we want to give everybody good afternoon. We want to give everybody a chance to get their questions answered. Now, remember, there is no time for Tarot Tuesdays. I don't have a specific time for it. For those of you that know me, I really like to just be led by the universal energies and where I need to be and when and things like that. So I try not to tie myself down as much as possible because I like to be able to move how the energies are moving. Happy holidays. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to get started here in just a minute. Just doing a little shuffling, letting everybody get in. Hope everybody enjoyed their time with family. Oh, you saw the notification and everything stopped. I love you guys. This is kind of fun. I look forward to it just to get a little personal time with you guys, because it can be so impersonal where I'm just posting up stuff. I do read the comments. I try to, comment back as much as possible, but it seems sometimes so impersonal. And this way we get a little bit of personal time together. And then remember, guys, too, if you don't get a chance to get your question answered on Tarot Tuesday, remember that I'm on Instant Go, okay? So you can come on there and you can ask like one question and stuff like that and get those questions answered within hours. Okay, so remember that if you're not able to get your question answered on Tarot Tuesday. Keep that in mind. Alrighty. All right, let's go. Happy holidays. What do you see for love for me in the near future? Now, let's see here. What do I see for love for you in the near future? I'm really seeing that there's going to be some things shifting for you in your love life. I mean, like in a major, major way. Where things become more balanced for you, where you're actually putting yourself in a position to get what it is that you deserve. and what you really want. Okay, but this comes about as you're beginning to voice more of what it is you truly want. I'm seeing that there's going to be some epiphanies that are coming for you, and it might be coming right now because I'm about to tell you. But this is the thing here. In love, you have a pessimistic, it's like you really don't believe in your success in love on a subconscious level. You don't really believe that you're gonna get what you want, so you play small. You shrink yourself and you play small. Okay, so this is the thing. This has actually been getting in your way. And you're going to have that epiphany that instead of trying to keep everything lighthearted all the time because you don't want to be too heavy, because you're afraid that it's going to run somebody off or that it's going to work against you, and that's you playing small, so you're not completely honest all the time about what you truly want, and you kind of play along to keep things lighthearted because you want to make yourself appear like you're not a hassle, you're not too much, you're not a burden, and you're doing that because subconsciously you don't believe that you can really get what you want if you were honest. But that's going to change because you're going to have an epiphany that that is working against you. This is why you're ending up in situations where people are not giving you what it is that you want, and you're not realizing that it's because you're playing small, you're not being completely honest, and you're not saying, hey, look, this is what I really want, because you're afraid that if you do, you're going to run them off. And it's time for that to stop, sweetheart, because I'm telling you the truth. If you do it, oh yes, you will get what it is that you want. Justice will be served for you. And you have to know that you do deserve what it is you really want. You are not too much. And don't be afraid to say it. Speak from your heart. Bring all that stuff. If you want kids, don't be worried about, well, I can't say that I want kids because I don't want to seem like the crazy lady who's so anxious for a baby. No, be the crazy lady who's so anxious for a baby. Be whatever it is that you are. And if you bring that, that is how you flip the scales in your love life to actually getting what you want. Okay? So that's that, my dear. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Do a little bit of shuffling to clear that energy out so we can bring in some fresh energy for the next question. Is Scorpio and I going to get back together? Hi, Patty. Is Scorpio and I going to get back together? Let's see. Oh, crap. I say yes. Okay. The attraction is there. Okay. Everything is there, but there's a problem here. This is the only reason that it's really not happening. Somebody has something that they need to walk away from emotionally. Okay. So whether it's you or them that's tied to someone else emotionally, until you walk away emotionally where the space is clear, because what I'm getting here is that it's all there, but the thing is there's somebody else, there's something else, there's some type of emotional block, okay, that needs to be cleared out, because it's like it's not able to come in. You're not truly all the way calling it in, because there's still some type of holding on to something emotionally that needs to be let go of before this is going to be able to come in. I'm getting that I just really feel like you're not aware. Neither one of you may not be aware that this is the case. But this is the thing. If you can't get to a place where you can clear the slate emotionally, because what I really get is too much emotional baggage. And that's the blockage. That's the blockage, is that emotional baggage. Until that can clear out, it can't come back together. It's here, but remember, you two still have free will. And if this emotional baggage is not cleared out, it's like the energy is actually there. It is something in the way. It's like in the way. It tries to come together, but this is truly in the way. Okay. Oh, what is? What is going to happen with Gemini and I? Is he coming back home? Okay. All righty. Now y'all know I read straight. I read honestly. When it comes to this person coming back right now, no. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're not realizing that in a lot of ways you're actually pushing this away. Okay? You are pushing this away. You're not really giving it a chance like you think you are. A lot of the way that you're looking at this situation and dealing with this person is actually coming from a place of lack. Okay? So we have to understand that if our predominant point of attraction in love is lack, we only manifest more lack. We only manifest more not having what we want. And you're kind of in a cycle of that's just going to go round and around and around in circles, okay? You have too many fears. Your mind really gets in your way. You have a lot of fears. You aren't really ready to bring it in, and you don't realize that. Because this is the thing. You're not ready because on a deeper level, you're actually afraid of it. You actually have a lot of subconscious beliefs about bringing this in. So like if it was to get close to bringing it in, you're scared of it. Okay? You're scared of it and you're going to push it away. So you're not really in the place of bringing that in like you think you are. And there's a couple things. One is I'm getting that there's some things you still have to learn about how you're navigating your own energy. Okay? And your own power to either bring in what you want or push it away. Okay? Then there's also some things, there's baggage that you have from your past that hasn't been cleared out yet, which is how you got into this lackful energy where you kind of approach love from in the first place, from this place of not having or not going to get what you really want. Okay? So in your mind, on a deeper subconscious level, you're not really ready to give love a chance, okay? Because you still have some things that still have baggage that you have to unpack. You still have new ways of thinking that you need to bring in. So it's like you need to get rid of some things. You got some unpacking to do and getting rid of old ways of thinking based on things that happened before. And then you need to actually figure out some new things to bring in that work for you in love and not against it, because I'm getting a contradictory energy here. It's like the energy that you put forth when you're putting your energy out is like, I really want it, but then subconsciously there's like all this stuff going on about not having it, not deserving it, it's never gonna happen for me. And if it did, there's some fear. I'm getting some type of old wound that was never really healed from something you've experienced before in the past in relationships. And it's like from that wound, there's this fear of that happening again or experiencing that again. So then I feel this block that comes up where it's like if you were getting close to love, that block would come up and it would, it's still some type of trauma that would make this fear come up about going through the same thing again. So you would push it away again, okay, automatically because of this trauma that's still there. Okay, so right now that's kind of the best place for you to focus and clearing that out. Honestly, I would recommend doing my True Love Boot Camp. It's meant for things like that. It's meant for bringing the right perspective. Yes, it's like a yes, like that. It'll just come like that. So you don't really have control over it just yet because you're needing to, there's some things that, first of all, you need to understand your process of how to heal it. And then you're needing to bring in some new things that will help you with that kickback. Okay, because it really is like that. So I would recommend doing the True Love Boot Camp. It's on my, if there's a link for it on all my videos and on my website at shamikasmith.com. If you go to boot camps and courses, it's on there. You can buy it there and then it'll email you the download. It's almost 6 hours, okay, worth of teaching and information from me that will help you. For one, it'll help you figure out your attraction point, because you're going to attract what your attraction point is. And then you can see, am I at an attraction point that's attracting true love, or am I at an attraction point that's attracting more heartache and pain? And then it helps you work through mentally, physically, in your physical world, what you need to get together, and emotionally to be in a place to actually bring that in. So it'll help you see some of the healing that you need to do. I highly recommend it, and you'll have it as a reference point to go back. But looking at this, I would definitely recommend it because it will have everything that you need. I can't really give it all to you, right now. Okay, so let me shuffle a little bit. Okay, let's see. Does he want to connect on New Year's Eve? Yep. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, there's a lot of passion here. I do get a lot of sexual energy here. But I wouldn't say that it's all a sexual energy, because it's also a part of him that I'm getting, that he wants to connect. Yes, it is. There's some sexual energy there. But there's also this wanting to see. It's like wanting to see what is really going on here, or like if things. It's like he has kind of an intention of taking things to another level, but at the same time having some issues with trusting it or trusting you in that process, and if he's able to do that. So it's kind of like he wants to connect real soon, in order to kind of sort through all of that, and also for a little there's some sexual energy here, so he does have some sexual intent as well, but that's not all it is. Okay. What helps me on my twin flame journey? I'm already feeling and getting some stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and still pull these first before I say anything. Okay, what's really going to help you here, first of all, is I'm getting that you kind of, I get that you're in some indecision within yourself on a deeper level and you don't know it. You're not aware that deep within yourself, you still haven't really made a decision. And that's part of the reason that you're okay with things being lighthearted or trying to keep things kind of on a surface light level, which you may be thinking it's the other person doing it, but you're actually okay with it only because there's still some indecision within you. And I'm getting that what's really going to help you is really getting to a place of not being afraid to come out of that lighthearted energy in order to truly get to a place where you're making a solid decision about your own path within yourself. Okay, that's the biggest thing I'm getting this kind of holding you is your own firm decision within yourself. That has nothing to do with nobody else. That's just a firm decision within yourself. I'm also getting that it's going to help you to begin to have the strength to pay attention when you're seeing signs, red flags, things that you don't want or you don't like. It's like you have to get to a place where you're balanced within yourself in order to have the strength to acknowledge those things because they do matter. Okay, they do matter. I'm also getting avoiding having to face some things emotionally by like burying yourself maybe in work or other things to kind of avoid a couple of things that you need to look at within yourself emotionally. Get away from doing that. Don't be afraid to go into those things and address them. Don't distract yourself from them because it's really going to help you. And don't be afraid to get into, being strong enough to not be afraid to address red flags. If there's things that are coming up for you, they're coming up for a reason. Okay? So instead of not having the strength to address them and then just pushing yourself into indecision or waiting on someone else to make the decision for you, make the decision for yourself, and that will really push you on your path. Okay? Okay, will I reconcile with a Pisces male from the past? Okay, what I get with this is honestly, you need to decide if that's what you really even want. Because what I'm getting is, in some ways, you don't really feel safe with this person. It's like they're not putting out enough or giving enough that makes you really actually feel safe when it comes to loving them. So then you have to ask yourself, because you have to ask yourself if that's really what you want. if you truly want that. Because in some ways, what I get with this situation is there's a little bit more, there's more missing than what's there, even for you. You know what I mean? Like, you feel that. Like, there's more missing than what's actually there. So you have to look at, I really feel that you're holding on and wanting this to kind of come back together for reasons that you're not paying attention to, because it's not really based on this situation truly giving you what you want and you actually feeling safe, you know, and able to really open up and safe to truly give all of yourself with this person. So there's some things that are going on within you that are actually causing you to want this to come back. It's more so about the fact that you lost it than it is about what you actually lost. Okay, because if you really paid attention on a deeper level to how you felt and what was really going on, you're not, I'm gonna tell you now, you're not bringing this back to you. But the reason is because on a deeper level, you haven't truly even decided that you want it. It's more so that, you know, underneath it all, there's a reason that you're wanting it that you're not seeing. And it's not coming from a place of, this was really great for me. And that's the place you want it to be coming from, because that's what you deserve. Okay? So I'm not seeing it, but just think about what I said, okay? You're welcome, love. Okay, just met a Pisces woman. How does she feel about me? This person, I'm really getting like this person is not comfortable in their mind space when it comes to you. It's like something in their mind that they can't kind of get over in order to kind of, you know, move this in any direction with you. I'm getting that they feel in some way like, now they do feel like there's some type of connection, like maybe a past life connection or some type of deeper connection. They feel something, some type of resonance there. But for some reason, they feel like it would be too much work in their physical life. Like it would take too much. It would be too much work. It would cost too much, you know, something like that, that kind of really gets in the way for them when it comes to you. So they're not in a place where they're comfortable mentally. Okay, mentally for them, it's like all kinds of no, you know, like it's all kinds of stuff coming up mentally where they can't really get themselves beyond that. Okay, because they feel like it would kind of require them to get out of, it's like they feel like they would have to kind of disconnect in some way from the world as they know it. And it's like mentally they can't get their minds around that and get comfortable mentally with that. Okay. Does he feel physically attracted to me? You're welcome, dear. Does he feel physically attracted to me? Get a lot of indecision here. Okay, I just get a lot of there's some mental barriers with this person, okay? Where within themselves, they have something going on mentally where they just don't feel safe to open up, safe to love. So it's like, it could be, they could, but I really get like them stopping themselves. That's the kind of energy that I pick up here. It's like they stop themselves from moving forward in that type of way. So they don't feel the attraction, like they're not feeling it in that way because they wouldn't allow themselves to. They haven't made any decision about you. And I'm getting that this person is closed-minded, okay? They're kind of closed-minded because of some things that they have going on mentally. So they're closed-minded and they don't feel safe. And I don't get necessarily that it's just like specific to you. It's more so like this is their own thing that they have, that they would kind of have to overcome. So they're not really in touch with a lot of things that they feel. That's what I really get with this person. And they're just closed. That's what I'm getting. This person is just closed. And I don't get that it's specific to you. Goodness, I didn't recognize that was you. Yes, you're welcome, hon. Okay, does he want to reconcile with me? Okay, I'm going to read it straight. This person does want to reconcile with you, but I'm going to be honest with you. They feel like it's so much work, and they feel like they don't know how to really make that happen. I'm going to be honest. They kind of view you in some ways like you have some healing or some type of issues that you need to work through. They want to deal with you. They want to reconcile with you, but they don't know, how exactly that's going to be possible, because I'm getting that they view you in some way like there's some type of combative energy that prevents things from going to the next level, and things from evolving the way that they could evolve. So they really don't know what to do with you, because they know that they want to reconcile with you, but it's like they feel like, and I'm be honest, I'm getting an energy like they feel like you're too much work, or like it's just too much, that, it takes too much to make that happen. But they want to, you know what I mean? But they just feel like you have some things that you need to heal. And I get an energy also like they're kind of waiting to see if you're healing and if you are resolving some of the issues that you have. Because I'm getting that there's a dynamic here where some of the things that you have going on with you project onto them. Like the problem is them, or this is coming from them, and some of it is coming out of you and getting projected onto them. So then they feel that, and it just feels really combative for them, and it feels like a lot of like it's too much friction, and they don't really want that part of it, but they want something back, but they don't want that part of it. That's just where they are, and I would recommend I would even recommend you to do the boot camp as well, to kind of sort through some of that energy, some of those things that they're picking up on, that they're kind of like not sure. They want to, they do. I really feel that here. They do want to, but it feels like so much work for them, and they feel like it's something they can't do for you. Is my ex-Scorpio still thinking about me? This person, it's like they do, but they feel like it's not the right time. They feel like it's not the right time. And I'm gonna be honest with you. What I get is they think you're needy. They feel like you're too needy. And they feel like it's just not the right time. Like they would rather just leave that alone for now, because they feel like you, honestly, yeah, because with this here and this, they feel like you have some things that you're needing to work through, and they feel like it's just not the right time, until they feel like you need to get out of so much need. I'm getting that they felt kind of burdened by what they perceive as like you being needy. Okay, so right now they're just kind of in a place where they're just they just don't feel like it's the right time. If they saw some things different, like true, healing and change with you, I do get that they would be open. But right now, they just feel like it's just definitely not the right time. Okay, guys, so that is the end for Tarot Tuesdays. Yes. See, yes, exactly. The last person who said that, I can only see it. If you're meant to get it, you'll get it. Because this is the thing. When I'm looking at this, the things come up and then they fade away. They fade away. So sometimes I go to look at one and it just fades as soon as I'm trying to look at it. So it's for who it's for. You know what I mean? It's for who it's for. Everybody that's meant to get it will get it. If not, guys, there's other ways. You can go on Instant Go. You can still ask the questions that you're needing to ask, and it's not expensive on Instant Go. Like, if the question that you have, you could get it answered. It's $6.99, so if you really have a question you're really wanting answered, you can get it answered there, but if you're meant to, on Tarot Tuesdays, you'll get yours answered. Okay, the universe is in control of that. I see what I see when I happen to look at it. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. Oh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and stuff. I hope to see some of you guys on Instant Go. And then also, guys, when you're on my site, if you've worked with me, leave me testimonials on there, because like it lets other people know, like, whether you did the boot camp or whatever it was, leave testimonials. You don't have to leave your real name. It lets you put in whatever you want to put in. Just let the testimonial be real. It doesn't matter if it's your real name or not. You know, that part doesn't matter. So lots of love to you too, Patty. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay, so I will see you guys for next Tarot Tuesday. Wishing you all well. Bye. Okay, y'all know how this go. I never know how to get off of here. I'm trying. I do this every time, right? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't laugh at me. I can't.